Okay, so we're going to talk about the vowel sounds. There's many of them, more than 5. All right, so let's talk about this. So remember, I showed you this chart. I'm still working on it. The sounds below the dotted lines are the vowel sounds. Okay, so actually, I this week I figured out one mistake in this. I just want to show you. There we go. So these are the vowel sounds, okay? Above it are the consonant sounds, below it are the vowel sounds. So the ones in the middle are sounds that we can produce. You can produce and I can produce. They may not be represented in your language by the same letter, but we can produce the sounds. So, and these are the symbols I use to represent the sound. So for example, like this is the sound, I, O, E. Oh, I think I have a mistake here. That's a duplication. I have to fix that. A, O, U, R, or. Okay, so those are that's what those things mean. And over here are your nasal sounds in Portuguese that we don't have. And there might be more. I'm still working on this. But over here, these are the sounds that are the big problem. These are the problem sounds. And these are the sounds that you don't have in Portuguese. Now, there is a mistake. So this sound, the first one, is the a sound. The a sound. Like in black, you don't have these. You don't have this sound in Portuguese. Now, the letter A makes all sorts of sounds, as you said, Jarson, but this is the sound A, like black. This sound is not in Portuguese. This is the sound, not the U sound. Okay, this is the sound. Now, this is in Portuguese, so I need to change this. This is a mistake. This one is the I sound, not the E sound, like you would, not the Portuguese I, okay? It's a I sound, like in the word pink. You don't have this in Portuguese. And this one, we don't even have a letter for it, okay? There's no letter for it, and it is not the accent that you have, that you use in Portuguese, okay? This sound is the sound like in wood, like in wood. This is a problem sound. You do not have this sound, okay? So these are the ones that we will work on in this course, okay, for sure, because these, you can't make these sounds, okay? And these are harder to change, all right?
All right.
Okay, so let's do, again, it's still hard to get this idea of what a word sounds like different than what you've seen your whole life. Okay, so just to get you helping you recognize that the vowel sounds I use in the representation are the English words, the English letter sounds. Okay, so we'll do a super silly quiz. Are you ready for this super silly quiz? Super silly quiz. Okay, here's the super silly quiz. Jarson, you will love this. Okay, so first, you can know that the speaking is on the right, okay, and the spelling is on the left. The spelling is what we use when we read, okay, you know that, but the spelling can't help you speak. You'll see that these are really different. So this word is eggs.
Eggs.
So eggs, that's what it sounds like. Eggs. Okay, what's this one? What's this? Was. How do you spell that, Jarson? Was.
W-A-S.
Very good. You pass. Okay. And the next one is, what is it? Late. Carlos, how do you spell that?
L-A-T-E.
Very good practice. Excellent. Okay. And this one is?
Show.
No.
Skill.
Skill. School.
School.
So if if English was logical and you spelled it the way that it sounds, which is what you do in Portuguese, okay, this is how it should be spelled. Okay, school, because this is what it sounds like. Okay, so here's the joke. Are you ready for the super silly? Okay, here it is. Why was the egg late for school? It's a joke. You don't know the answer. You say, Sherry, why? Why? Okay, here's the answer. Okay. He didn't study for his exam. Okay. Now, the reason I'm telling you this is because you can see here, this is a joke about the sound and the spelling, of course. All right, because the spelling is crazy. But this is how the sound is represented. So you can see how different it is from the spelling. So why was the egg late for school? So the reason you have trouble speaking is because the spelling doesn't teach you how to speak. Okay, the only way you can learn how to speak is from listening. Okay, so sometimes you have to just ignore your eyes and use your ears. Okay, so how many vowel sounds are there in Portuguese?
5. No.
I've
Maybe 7.
heard 10, but I've seen different answers. So there's 16 vowel sounds in English and 10 in Portuguese. So even more than in Portuguese. Okay. My friend Judy wrote this book called English is Stupid, which I mentioned at the beginning. Somebody's going to get this book because I'm going to give away books at the end of the course, one in each class. Now, this is the first edition. She devised this system to help you remember vowel sounds, which I'm going to teach you today. Okay, and the idea is that each vowel sound is represented in a color name. And that same vowel sound is in the color. For example, the word pig is a pink word.
Pig.
Why? Yeah, why? Because inside of pink is the I sound. The same sound, and you all know how to say pink because you've heard it many times.
Yeah.
The same sound. So pig is I, pink is I. So pink, pig, you can hear the I sound. So this is a great system. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant to help you remember words because you can't use the spelling because you'll see that it's represented by different letters, not always I. Okay, so pink is a pig. Pig is a pink word. Okay, so I'm just introducing this to you. So just a second. So let's look at some of common vowel sounds and what colors they are. Okay, so there's the first one, pink. So it's represented, the I sound is represented by this letter I, the English letter I, with of course the diagonal lines. So this sound is in pig and fill. Pig and fill, yeah, pig and fill. This sound is not in Portuguese.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one common is E, represented by EY. This is the green sound. It's the same sound, green, E, okay? This is similar to your letter E or A, okay? It's very similar. It's not quite, we say it stronger than you do, but when you say a word that has this sound, it sounds like the EY sound. For example, when you say beat, feet, okay? When we say it, it's beat, feet, okay? So this sound is easy for you, okay? This sound is easy for you. The next one is the ah sound, which is in the color black, like back, fat, ah. This sound is not in Portuguese. Okay, ah.
Yeah.
You don't have it. The next common one is red, eh. You have this sound, I think. You have this sound, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
Okay, and so like in the words bet and feather. Yeah, so you can see that sometimes it's not represented correctly, not by just the letter E. Sometimes there's like feather is EA, that sometimes that's an E sound, not an S sound. It's so confusing. Okay, the next sound is the mustard sound. It's the same
Mustard.
sound in the mustard.
Mustard.
Okay, mustard. And this sound is
Ah.
really easy for you to make. Like these are in words like but and fun. And the last one is ooh. Okay, ooh is blue. Okay, now you have this sound. It's represented by another letter, the letter U. Okay, beautiful and food. Okay, so these are common ones. Okay, so let's just practice these words, okay, together. I'll say it and you repeat it. Pig,
Pig.
fill,
Field.
Feel.
beat,
Beat.
feet,
Feet.
back,
Back.
fat,
Fat.
Fat.
bet,
Bet.
feather,
Feather.
butt,
But.
But.
fun,
Fun.
beautiful,
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
food.
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 Okay, any questions about this so far? It's hard to get your head around it, but I'm just introducing it. Okay, so we're going to practice that. Okay, we're going to practice it. So here are the sounds again, okay? And we're going to look at some words so you can start thinking this way, okay? And it usually takes quite a while, by the way, to do this. Remember, you have to do this with your ears, not your eyes, because the letters may not tell you the right sound. So for example, if I asked you what sound these words are, do you think you could do it? Let's try. So the first one I told you is pig, is a pink word. Pink word. What about teen?
Green word.
Ah, very good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you in a breakout room and I'd like you to talk about these words and try to identify it. So I'd like you to take a picture of this. Okay, take a picture of it. So you have Are you ready? Or
No,
do-
no, not yet.
Okay,
No,
okay.
not
No,
yet.
no.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to, because while you're there, I'm just gonna text the other students and make sure they didn't forget about the class, okay? So I'm going to give you 5 minutes. Okay, see as many as you can do. There's no pressure, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Where's Carlos?
Okay.
Oh, there he is. Okay. I was like, where did Carlos go? All right. All right. So were you able to do them?
Yes.
Okay. So
We did.
teen was green. Okay.
Yes.
What about laugh?
Laugh. Black.
Black. Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Check. Carlos?
Red.
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 Okay, you got that. Bun.
Yellow.
Yellow. Boot.
Mustard.
Blue.
Blue. Okay, good. Friend.
Red.
Yeah, red. Rude.
Blue.
Right, rude. Okay. Jim.
Pink.
Yeah.
Pink. Yeah.
Pink. Meat. Meat.
Meat. Here's a little bit trick. I think it's green.
Okay.
Meat. Green.
Yeah.
But sometimes meat is like a pink. Meat.
No,
But meat is like a meeting, right? It's like the people together.
they're both
on
the
the
same.
sound.
It's the same sound.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
really. So
Uh-huh.
to meet people together.
Yeah.
Meat, like, like beef, same pronunciation,
Okay.
and they're both green.
Green. Good.
E.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
It sound green.
Now,
Yeah.
the pink sound, the reason you're having trouble with this is because you don't have it. It's really hard because you don't have it in Portuguese, the sound and the letter I, the Portuguese I, E, the Portuguese E is makes the green sound. So it's so confusing, right? Okay,
Yes.
but the actual sound is I. I. So you can hear the difference between I and E.
Yes.
Right? So it actually is a completely different sound. The problem is the representation, the symbol, the letter, the Portuguese E makes a different sound. So it's really hard. So this system, which is a fantastic system, is a little bit harder for Brazilians, just because the letter representation means something else to you. Okay. Okay. What about come?
Yellow.
Come.
Yellow.
Mustard. Yeah.
Yellow. Yeah, mustard. Not yellow.
Mustard.
Actually, yellow is a different word, actually. So it's it's the sound. Okay, again, this is the sound, not the sound. Okay,
Mustard. Come.
mustard. And what about salmon?
Black. Yeah.
Black. Okay, so salmon, the L is silent. It's not, a lot of people say salmon, but it's not right. Well, I know, because that's what it's spelled like, but it's not right. Okay.
Oh my God, in the kitchen.
Yeah.
When I start the kitchen, all the time, salmon.
Salmon.
And then what?
I
and
know.
Then, what is the right pronunciation? And then someone told me.
But the good thing is that there isn't another word that sounds like Solomon. There isn't another word. So they're going to say, go get the salmon out, go get the Solomon out of the freezer. There's no other word like that.
Another fish, right?
So not all pronunciation problems are equal. It really has to do with there's other words that sound the same. If there's other words that sound the same and they're the same part of speech, this is a big problem. For example, live and leave. This is a big problem because they're both verbs.
Another thing is when a sheet of paper and a shit.
That's next week. We're doing that next week. Okay.
Oh my God.
I will solve that problem next week. Okay. So let's practice this, okay, and then we're going to move on to the first problem sound, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say the vowel sound, the color, and the word together so you can hear that they're both the same vowel sound. Okay, so for example, I'm going to say pink pig. Okay, so you can hear that. Again, the hardest, sometimes what I do is I get people to close their eyes because when you're looking, it's going to confuse your brain, especially with the letter I, right? Okay, so you do it however you want, but I'll practice this. Ready? Pink pig. Repeat.
Pink pig.
Pig.
Green teen.
Green teen.
Black laugh.
Black
Laugh.
Red check.
Red check.
Mustard bun.
Mustard bun.
Blue boot.
Blue boot.
Red friend.
Red friend.
Blue rude.
Blue road.
Pink gym.
Pink gym.
Green meat.
Green meat.
Mustard come.
Mustard come.
Black salmon.
Black salmon.
This system will change your life. I'm telling you, it is like it's so brilliant. There's even a whole dictionary based on color. So this dictionary is written also by Judy Thompson. I helped write this book, by the way. I'm very proud of it. Okay. And it's called Grass is Black. And it has it's all the common words organized
the colors
by colors.
Good.
It's
That's
brilliant.
fantastic.
It's brilliant. So and it has in it, it's a brilliant book. It has in it other words. It has it's just like a dictionary too. It says by color, and it also says how it's used in English. Like for example, let me show you give me a color that you are having trouble with. What color do you want me to show you?
Yellow.
Yeah, mustard is
well, let's do yellow. Yellow and mustard are different. Okay. So yellow is the O sound, right? So for example, here's one on nose. Okay, nose. And it tells you it shows you how the phonetic spelling. And then it has in it collocations. Collocations are words that go with nose. So it has brown nose, not a nice way to gain favor. Cut off your nose to spite your face. So it has all these expressions with nose. It's great. And I think it's great because I helped write it. All right. Anyway, this system will change your life. I'm very excited to introduce this to you. So what do you think of this? Is this what do you think of this?
Yeah, it's not familiar.
No,
okay,
of course
for us. Yeah. But you have to practice it.
So
practice.
when I teach this, I've been teaching Juan, my other student, this for quite some time. The whole book I've been teaching him, and he can't believe how amazing this is. It really will change your life. Okay, so we're going to move on now to the first problem sound. Okay, which is
for example, Sherry, this word wild. This word for us, oh my God, it's so strange because you have I, L, and W, and then you have to say wild, right?
Yeah.
It's very
it's a hard
weird.
Let me ask you, of course, because the W is hard. I is not your letter I, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then it's actually the LD together, which you don't have, right? And it's not wild, right? It's wild. I know it's a wild word. Okay, so wild is oh my God, wild is white.
Oh, that is a color.
Right?
White color.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. Wild is white because it's I, white. Okay. All right. So this is the sound we're going to start with. And of course, this sound, the reason I chose wild animals is because this is wild. Now, wild can mean like, like a wild animal is not a pet, right?
Yeah.
Or it can mean like, we use it in language to say crazy. And so I chose wild animals because this is crazy. We have this sound all through our language, but we don't even have a letter that represents this sound. Okay. And actually, native English speakers don't know this. They just know they don't even recognize that we don't have a letter that is this sound. I mean, it was like, what? When I learned this, I was like, what? You're kidding. But we don't have this sound. So this sound is the oo sound. The sound. Oh my God, the sound. So it's the same sound that's in wood. Wood. Okay, so this is the color wood. Okay, so it's like a brown, but it has like, black in it. So it's not really a color, but everybody knows wood, right? Everybody knows wood, and they know how to pronounce it. And for some reason, they don't say wood. They don't say wood, they say wood. Wood is the correct pronunciation. So this symbol is a phonetic symbol for this sound. Wood. It's the wood sound. Okay. So this is a problem for Portuguese speakers because you don't have this sound in Portuguese. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at some words that have this sound. Okay, that's why I picked it. So I chose wild animals because there's some wild animals that have this sound in it. Okay, that's why I did it also. I thought, oh, wow, isn't this great? So here's some words that have this sound. Okay, so what's the first one?
Dog.
This word? What is that?
Dog or wolf?
No, it's not a dog. It looks like a dog. It's a wild dog. What is it?
It's a wolf.
Wolf.
Oh yeah.
Wolf. Yeah, I know it looks like a dog. Yeah. What's this? It's not a cow.
Buffalo.
Male cow.
Buffalo.
Oh, it's close. It's not a buffalo. It's a bull. Bull. And what's this? This is a
bird.
Woodpecker.
Oh, the bird, woodpecker. Puts holes in the wood, right? A woodpecker. So these words, wolf, bull, woodpecker, all have the same sound. All have the same vowel sound. Okay. Wolf, bull, woodpecker. Right. So these are wild animals. Now the woodpecker's not very wild, but anyway. Okay. All right. So what characteristics do you think of when you think of a wolf? What kind of personalities? I mean, is there something in Brazil, like if you say wolf, does that have a certain personality, or what do you think of wolves? Like personalities of wolves or bull? Because in English, wolf, I don't think so. Fox, we have a personality, but not wolf. But bull is used in English to describe a personality. Do you know? Wolf, a bull, we would say, for example, let me see if I can get my annotation here. Sometimes I lose, oops, don't want that. Oops, I lost, oops. Sometimes for some reason I lose my mouse pointer. Okay, so we would say as stubborn as a bull.
Okay.
A bull. Okay, stubborn. Do you know what stubborn means?
Yes.
I don't know.
Carlos, can you tell in Portuguese? It's teimoso or something. Teimoso. How do you say it in Portuguese?
Teimoso.
Teimoso. Yeah.
Teimoso.
That's as good as my Portuguese gets. Okay. Teimoso.
But I got it.
Thank you. Thank you. Next you have to teach me a lesson on Portuguese. All right, for English speakers. All right, so bull has a personality. It's in Portuguese, is there any kind of personality that is associated with these animals? Or no?
No.
No, not really. Okay. All right. Well, it was just an idea. All right. So let's move on and try and practice this sound. Okay. So let's talk about how to make it. Okay. How to make this sound. So there's two words that you know very well. Okay. That would and would. Okay. They are pronounced to the same. So can you, Jarson, can you make a sentence with the first one?
Okay. Would you like to have a coffee?
Right. Would you like to have a coffee? And Carlos, can you make a sentence with the second one?
My table is made by wood.
Yeah, very good. Okay, so these are pronounced the same, would. Okay, so let's now, the W is also a problem sound for you. So I'm going to teach you how to say it. And if you think about this as three separate sounds, we'll start with the last sound. But first of all, I want to tell you that the L is silent. We don't say the L in would. Okay, it's silent. Okay, so there's three sounds in both of these words because it's the same sound for the word. W, d. Okay, so if you look at how we make the d sound, right? The d sound. For the d, you know this, your mouth is relaxed and the tip of your tongue touches the back of your front teeth. And you use your voice. D. Okay? D. For the w sound, we did this last week. You have to kiss your partner. Okay. Okay, like we did this last week, and blow. Okay. So now the middle part is the hard part. Okay, so it's hard to describe how this works. Okay, so for the okay, for the you have to, your mouth is slightly apart. Okay, like that. And you so okay, so your lips are slightly rounded. Your tongue is relaxed, okay, and your tongue is flat, and it's So you're using most of your voice. So it's w d. Let's try that. W d. Would. So it's not really an sound, and it's not an oo sound. It's in the middle. It's would. Now, yeah. So what's really interesting is Juan told me that when he took English in Brazil, he was taught that the pronunciation of this word was wood, like the same sound in food. So he was taught that there's only one sound and that these words rhyme, and this is completely wrong, right? Food is an oo sound. It's blue, right? Ooh. Wood is a different sound. Wood, food. In English, there is another word for woo. Like if you woo somebody, that means you are trying to, well, you're trying to have a romantic relationship with them, right? You woo somebody. In the old days, you know, they would take them out on dates and be nice to them. They would try, and they're trying to get somebody. Okay, they woo them. So there is another word, wooed, which is pronounced with a different sound. These are both blue words. Okay, but would is a different sound. So he was always taught that these were spelled that they're spelled the same and they sound the same. And I don't know. So he was like, wow, that's a different sound. So what about the word? Tell me about this word. Is it a blue word or a wood word?
It's a blue, right? Book.
It is not.
No.
Book.
Book.
Book. Okay. So look at the difference between these two words. Okay. So book is a wood word and boot is a blue word.
Yeah.
Book, boot. Can you hear the difference? Book, boot.
Book,
boot. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So I know,
it's crazy.
I know it's crazy. I think it's just absolutely crazy. Okay, so the spelling can't teach you because they're all spelled with two O's, right? They're all spelled with two O's. That's crazy, man. Okay, so here's my wild and crazy conversation. Okay, but I was going to record it, but I didn't have time. So I'm going to get the two of you to do this. The words that are in the brown color are wood words. Wood words. Okay. So this is between Sherry and Paula, but today it's between Jarson and Carlos. Okay. So Jarson, you can be me.
Okay.
Okay. Go
Can
ahead.
I start?
Yeah.
Okay. If you could be a wild animal, which one would you be?
I don't know. Maybe a bull. I'm pretty stubborn, you know.
Yes.
Stubborn. Stubborn.
That's how I knew. Stubborn. Now this pronunciation is not ball. It's not ball. It's bull. Bull. Yeah.
Maybe a bull.
Yeah.
I'm pretty stubborn, you know.
Okay. Stubborn is a mustard color. Okay. Stubborn. All right. Go ahead.
Yes, that sounds about right. I think I would be a wolf.
Oh, there you go. Would be a wolf.
A wolf?
Would be a wolf. Wolf.
I would be a wolf.
Very good. Jarson, your pronunciation has gotten
a wolf. Why a wolf?
I don't know. I saw one in the neighborhood last week. They can be good or bad. And they don't have to wear boots in the winter.
Yeah, I know. I was really tired when I wrote this. I was trying.
It's okay.
I wanted to have a conversation that had the ooh sound into it as well, but also have the wild animals. And this is what I had anyway. All right. So so this gives you're doing really well, both of you. With the sound, the wood sound. So let's do some more practice. Okay, let's do some more practice. This is words with the wood sound. Okay, so let's practice these words. Would.
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 Should.
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 Could.
Could.
Book.
Book.
Put. Full.
Full.
Good. Woman.
Woman.
Yeah. Stood. Cookie. Sugar. Football. Yeah. So are any of these surprising to you?
Oh my God. For me, everything, because it's
almost
different. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because it's different, right?
It's different than what? Different than what you were saying before today?
No, because first of all, I've never seen something like colors and a sound.
I know.
Right?
I know.
And then it would for me surprise me, because the different sounds, the different words, you know. It's like book.
I know.
I thought book is like a dry book. It's like boot. Yeah.
I know. No. I did a Jarson, I'll send this to you. I did a a sip and chat. You know, when I was doing those sip and chat, the free conversation classes, I did one on book or boot, and I'll send that to you. And yeah, people are like, wow, I didn't know that. Wow. So
Yeah.
I think that, you know, I wish I had more time to spend on this because it really will change your life. This, both the system, which I will now use for the rest of the classes, the system, and also the fact that you didn't recognize that this is a different sound. You know, that there's two sounds here. Okay. Any words here that, I mean, look at the spelling, put. It's not put. Put is another word, and it's not poot, right? It's put. It's different, right? Cookie. It's not cookie. It's not cookie. It's cookie. Cookie. Yeah. Woman. We did this last week. Woman. And it's not football. Football.
Yeah.
It's football.
Football. Yeah.
Football.
Yeah. Crazy.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
Okay. Let's do these. We have a little bit of time, so let's do these one more time. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Because I think it will help you. Would.
Would.
Should. Could. Book. Let's do that again. Book. Good. Put. It's not put. It's put. Put. No. Carlos. Put. What about if I said to you, Carlos, just because it's hard for you to hear it, right? I understand. If I said, I would put a cookie, I don't know, there. I would put a cookie there.
I would put a cookie there.
So you're saying this as a pa, but it's not, it's a pu. The same sound you use here is here. It's 3 times. I would put
cookie there.
So there's a different sound.
Put cookie there.
I would put a cookie there. If I
would put a cookie there. I would put a cookie there.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I know.
It's not easy, Carlos.
I know. Okay. Where was I? Put. Oh yeah. Full. Good. Woman. Woman. So now you're putting the 2 things together, the W and the woman.
Woman.
Stood. Cookie. Sugar. Football. Very good. I would put a cookie there.
I would put a cookie there.
Yeah.
I would put a cookie there.
Okay. All right. So we just have a few minutes. So if you could be any wild animal, which one would you be? Okay. So I just want you to talk, and I want you in your conversation, your discussion, to use, you don't have to use these animals, but you certainly could. I want you to use could and would. Okay. All right. Because I want you to practice this sound. Right. So if I could, I would be something. If I could, I would be a something. Actually, instead of having you in groups, I'll just keep you here because there's only 2 of you. Okay. If I could, I would be okay. So Carlos, what would you say?
If I could, I would be a bull. I'm close to a bull. Obviously, I'm a storm.
What is the word? Storm.
It's a teimoso. It's a
stubborn.
Stubborn.
Because I'm stubborn.
Yeah,
Are
because
you
I'm
really?
stubborn.
Stubborn is a purple word. Did you know that? Because it's burn.
Stubborn.
Yeah.
Stubborn.
Stubborn. Because we use the stress syllable to identify the word. So it's a purple word, stubborn. You're stubborn.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. All right. Jarson, what would you be?
Okay, if I could, I would be a bull.
Bull, yeah.
Bull. Because it's a strong animal.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking while you were saying this, I was thinking that we also have another expression in English with bull. You would say as strong as a bull.
Strong as bull. This one is like a Portuguese.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So you're very strong?
Strong, yeah.
Yeah.
I try to be, right?
Well, you lift a lot of food. I know that.
The pot. Oh my God.
The
big pot.
Big pots. I mean, you probably, it's a very physical job, right?
Yes.
Yeah, as strong as a bull.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's interesting. As strong as a bull. Okay, good. Do you have any questions about this?
No, just thank you, Sherry, for sharing with us.
All right, You're welcome. So what's happening next week is, tomorrow I'm going to post a PowerPoint and a practice for you. And it's going to have, I would put cookies there because I just decided that. I haven't made it yet. So I'm going to post a practice in the WhatsApp group. It has an audio in there so you can practice the sound. There's a space for you to repeat. Next week, we are doing the pink sound. So now I'm going to start speaking in the system. And we're going to talk about rude behavior. So I call this lesson, how not to swear. Okay, how not to swear. Yeah, swear is saying bad words in English too. But the problem is that most of my students are very worried about saying a swear word by accident, right? They're worried about they say, oh, I need a sheet of paper. And they're like, oh, did I say it right? Are they going to think that I said a bad word? Or, oh, I want to go to the beach. Oh my gosh, are they going to think I said a bad word? And so this is really about the is sound versus the e sound. So the pink sound versus the green sound. Okay, so I'm going to teach you how not to swear. Okay, how not to swear.
Okay.
All right, and that's it. That's it for me, guys.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome. Please, take a look at the WhatsApp group. So if you don't practice this, you will never change your pronunciation. So the first step is awareness, but to actually change your pronunciation is very difficult. You need to practice it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Have a great day. Carlos,
you
can
have a great day,
close and then come back. Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.